There is nobody named Satan anywhere in the Hebrew Bible. Hey everybody, I'm Dan McClellan. I'm a scholar of the Bible and religion. And the notion of the Hebrew word Satan, Satan, as the personal name of an individual divine being is an innovation of Greco-Roman period Judaism. And it is then further fleshed out in the New Testament, where that identity consolidates a lot of different figures from the Hebrew Bible and from Greco-Roman period Judaism who were not originally identified as Satan. For instance, the serpent in the Garden of Eden is nowhere identified with Satan in the Hebrew Bible. That identification takes place at the very earliest in the 1st century BCE. But that's more fully fleshed out after the New Testament is completed within early Christianity. Hillel ben Shachar in Isaiah 14:12, known to most Christians as Lucifer, is just a sarcastic reference to the king of Babylon as a deity. That figure is not identified with Satan until probably the 2nd or 3rd centuries CE. In the Hebrew Bible, the Hebrew word Satan is usually a title or it's describing a role or a function. It means adversary, opponent, accuser, something like that. And anyone who position themselves as an adversary, an accuser, or an opponent of someone else could be referred to as a Satan. And we see in the book of Numbers when the angel of the Lord confronts Balaam, they are going out as a Satan. And the book of Job is using a related idea of the Satan, Ha-Satan, as a role within the divine council, an accuser, an adversary, an opponent. This is not an individual divine being's name. This is a role that someone played in the divine council. And so in Job, when Ha-Satan is coming before the throne of God with the Bnei Elohim, with the children of God, this is just the title of someone who has the responsibility to play the role of accuser, adversary, opponent within the divine council. In Greco-Roman period Jewish literature, we begin to see an idea of a hierarchy of malevolent divine beings, of head angels who go by different names like Shemi Hazah, like Azazel, Asael. There are a bunch of different names that are used, and then Satan is a category of malevolent divine being in this literature before ultimately changing to become the name of the head malevolent divine being, and that is the idea that is then picked up and further innovated on in the New Testament.